Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Celebrity Cars. 1974. Who'd have thunk they made a good car in 1974? Triumph TR6. Great running motor. Great little car. Seems to be very solid. Great looking wheels. It's blue. Now, real quick, let's talk about this blue, because I'm not going to beat this to death, and hopefully you're going to be paying attention. Hey, welcome to Celebrity Cars. We're located in Las Vegas. You come see us sometime. Lights are coming back on, strips lighting up. We're selling cars like crazy. You got to come check us out. This is a beautiful blue 1974 Triumph. The kicker is that there's different variations of the blue, to put it nicely. And I'm still going to talk nice things about the car because it all is still very pretty. You got some. I'm not going to beat this. It's loaded with fine little scratches. The paint is not perfect, and in some locations it doesn't match. Where does it not match? Well, it doesn't match from the hood to this part of the body. From this part of the body to this part of the body, it doesn't match. From this part of the body to the hood, it does not match. But it's really darn close. So come on over here over my right shoulder, and please ignore the fingerprints. And you can see a purplish blue, you could see a little lighter blue, and then you've got a lot more purple in this fender. It's very difficult to see. It took us a couple days to check it out. We waxed the crap out of this thing, hoping that we can match it up a little bit better, and we did so. But I just wanted to let you know that there's a little different variations in the blue on this car. It is still in really good shape. We do obviously have the wax and the normal cracks of the body panels. Come on over here, please, and look over my right shoulder, and you'll see that this blue panel is different than the trunk. This is much darker, and this is a little on the lighter side. Now, does it matter in the grand scheme of things? Because of the price of this car, this isn't a $45,000 Triumph. This is a very reliable, you could drive this sucker around all the time. You see the wiring in there. We know this car has been really well kept. It is what it is, but there's a couple different variations in the blue. And your friends are probably not going to be able to notice unless they're under a microscope. You can still go to your local meets, your car meets. Over here on this side, you see all those abrasions, mild abrasions. I'm hoping your favorite wax or polish at home can make this look a little clearer. Once again, we did throw some wax on it, but can we see these things real good in the camera lens? Excellent, thank you. But it's all blue, just different colors of blue. There's a real small ding right there, so that would be an acorn falling out of the tree. I would call it hail, but there's not enough to call it hail. You know what? I'm gonna retract that. There are little dimples kind of sort of throughout this trunk. If you come over my right shoulder in this area, they're very small. They're about the size of a pinhead, to be honest. But there are multiple little dings, very small ones, not normal great big ones. Not great big ones, but larger ones like that one. These are smaller. It might be difficult to see on film, and these fancy lights that we have installed here at Celebrity Cars are like magnifying glasses. They they don't leave anything to the imagination. They're very clued in on these paint. That's why we had them installed, so you folks at home can see these cars better. Now you see a little bit of patina coming through on this chrome. The chrome could be in better shape, but from 20, 30 feet, this just shines up beautiful, nice and shiny. The emblems on the back here looks good. I normally start at the front nose, but we kind of sort of looked over at the top, and I wanted to address the blue situation. But the rest of this down the sides here, this is all one color blue. Every so now and then, I'll see a little blip in the paint from a repaint. Just a dust particle while it was being painted, but not many. Just some. This paint and this paint are together, so these match just nice. I see some extra detailing that might need to be done down here, down towards the lower part of the car is where you normally get road wear. Do I see any big chunks or nicks taken out of the side of the car? No, I don't. There's a couple here from getting in and out of the car, which you know, these are the very normal things that you'll find on any automobile, normal wear and tear getting in and out. So there's really small ones there. Working my way down here, put your arm outside the car door, just some light scratches from a bunch of microfiber towels and a lot of extra cleaning. Maybe not a microfiber towel, that's why, hence those little scratches. All along here, this all looks good. This paint and this paint match, so this is nice all the way down the side, all one color down the side. Now, let's go back to the nose. I normally start here, and we'll look at the front of the hood and look across the front, all these kinds of things here. This looks good. Headlights look good. The chrome around the headlights, all very nice. I can hear that? That's that environment that you want to get a clay bar and get some of this off. Let's check this out. Hear that? That's environment. You want to get a clay bar and get this stuff off, and then you hit it with a polish, and then you hit it with a wax, and I'm sure you can get these bumpers to look a little bit better than they do. These are pretty scratched up bumpers. They're all in one piece. They still have plenty of shine left, but you can see right there on film, they're pretty good scratched up. We've seen much worse. These already seem very rare to me. These front turn signals, if you will, if that's what these are, fog lights. These seem very rare to me that they would break quite a bit, and they're both in really nice shape. The front grille here across the center is nice. The black grille in here is nice. I've got nothing to say. This is I guess an American bumper for, you know, the Euro car would probably not have this big stupid black bumper on the front, but that's okay too. The front license plate holder seems to be really good intact, and here's your front spoiler, which seems to be really nice all the way across the front. It's a little dirty, but it's nice. All the way down here, this is beautiful blue paint. That's all intact. There's no great big rust surprises or big dent surprises up here. It's all pretty darn good. Let's go down the passenger side. Let's get back to the blue here. There's lots of light scrapes as if somebody was working on the car, climbing in it. There's a little extra right here. But here, let's do this test again. Ready? You need a clay bar really on this whole car to get that environment off, and then you could start with your favorite polish and then shine it up a little bit better that we've discussed before. These wheels, I don't need to pick apart these wheels at all. They seem to be kind of sort of new to this automobile, or they were completely redone because they're beautiful all the way around. Okay, working my way down the side. This blue seem to match. Pretty sure they do. All down here looks good. All down here feels good. Now, in the next day or so, well, doesn't it matters to you, you're watching this video. Following this, we're gonna put this up on a lift because this is small enough for us to get up on a lift so you can see underneath, and also as well see what you're buying, see the current condition of the undercarriage of the car. A couple little scrapes along here, really mild. Again, your polish and wax. This paint seems to be the same color as this paint, and that's good. And we'll wrap up looking at the, did we talk about the trunk? We didn't talk about the trunk yet. Okay, I'll spin the car around so we can see with a little better light. Your back bumper over here, we've already looked at that side because we started this. This is in a little better shape on this side, but you can see that patina and wear coming through. Again, 20 feet away. This, it'll shine really, really nice. Okay, I'm gonna push this around. Okay, let's look at the rear bumper. Chrome back here continues from that side, from this side, little specks, little patina going on in this bumper. Got these great big rubber suckers back here. They seem to be in good shape. The tailpipe looks somewhat new coming out of the back. The tail light lenses look terrific. They need to be shined up a little bit more. The chrome around the tail lights look good. And this whole back piece looks fabulous. I don't, oh, look at that. There's a dent, a ding right there. Little small thing. Okay, let's look in the trunk while we're back here. Here is your cover for the convertible top when it's down. It's down right now. so we can see inside this a little bit better. It's got some aftermarket speakers laying around back here. All seems to be pretty solid. Goods. Close that up. Okay. Climb on up here. Let's look inside. Let's start in the back seat. I never played with the sound system in this car. Will this go forward? Yeah, here. Check this out. Got your aftermarket amp right here. All the cabling seems to be nice and tied together. Extra speakers. This must be quite the sound system. Okay. Aftermarket radio, blah, blah, blah. All right. I'm sure it's very nice. Let's talk about the important stuff, like these seats. These seats look pretty darn good, folks. I can't tell if they're in original status or not. It seems like a really nice dugout for your butt right here in both seats. I would presume that that's a stock thing because your butt fits right in the hole. Okay, and these door panels look really good too. They're nice and clean with this leather. I would presume that this had been redone at some point because all of this looks really nice. I'm trying not to touch it with my fingers because they're all dirty. But that looks really nice, huh? Let's make sure these windows crank up. Yep, windows seem to work just fine. That's good. Let's talk about these visors seem to be in almost perfect condition. It's very nice. Got the flag here, rearview mirror, a little loose, but I'm sure it's fine. The top of the dashboard looks great, like it was redone not that long ago. I'm going to be very careful here with whatever's gigging, but it looks to be an old school ashtray right up here on the dashboard. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so if you're a smoker, you're in good shape. Don't smoke in this. Don't smoke in this car. Don't do that. Okay, come over, back over here. Let's look at this wooden dash. Yeah, that's wood. We'll find out what that stuff is later. Light works in there really nice. This is beautiful. Got nothing else to say. There's no scratches. The wood looks great. The gauges look terrific. All these extra buttons look good. We're going to screw around with the choke and the heater and the blower and all that stuff in a little bit. I'm not sure if this has air conditioning. I would bet it does not. Aftermarket sound system is right here. This is a 4-speed manual car. Park brake does work good. I've already played with the park brake to make sure that the park brake works good. Horn works. Sounds just like a normal today horn. So that's good shape. Everybody's going to know you're coming. All right, let's pop the hood. Let's see what's going on inside the motor. This is the carpet looks good, folks. I don't have anything else to say. I'm going to kind of say, hey, wait a minute, aren't you going to? No, I don't need to look at anything else. It's beautiful. It really looks nice. Even if this had been redone, you know, you Triumph weirdos that are checking this car. I'm a Camaro Firebird weirdo, so I hear you. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to look like in here, but it's very tasteful, very nice color. There's no rips. It kind of smells good in here too. So it's just a nice car. Nice car. Okay, hood up. What kind of power plant does a little Triumph have? Bum, bum, bum. Check it out. I'm going to leave you at it. Get a good look. Now, here's the kicker. CelebrityCars.com. Maybe you found this car online first on YouTube and you're looking at the video. How do I learn more about this? CelebrityCars.com. That's how you're going to find out more about this. You can find out how many miles are on it. If I don't spit that out to you, find out what motor size this is, what motor work was done on it, maybe when it was restored, how many owners, all that stuff you're going to find out at CelebrityCars.com. Battery seems to be in a half decent shape, seems to be a little on the newer side. There's lots of extra cabling going on in here. Can you come on over here, please, so we can look at some of the, again, you Triumph gurus are going to understand this or shake your head. But it seems like there's an extra fan system in here, which I've been told there's an extra switch underneath the dash that operates that fan to help you cool, especially here in hot Las Vegas. But there's a lot of extra cabling going on here, all color coordinated. I've seen a couple of these engine compartments now since we got one of these, since we've had a couple of these, and these cables that you see here floating around. Every car has these cables just kind of laying around. So I think it's pretty darn cool. Looks great. Well, there you have it. 1974, huh? Who'd have thunk? So it's for sale here today at Celebrity Cars. So give us a call, 702-818-1031. If you have any more questions about it, we're happy to answer them, or the best we can. See, that closed real nice. Attracts fingerprints though, that's for darn sure. Well, here we are, folks, as promised. A quick little ride in this 1974 TR6. Welcome back to Celebrity Cars. Come on in. Got a little emergency drama going on around here at Celebrity Cars today. Okay, listen, we promised a quick ride. We just started it up, so it's still kind of cold. This is a manual transmission. I'm in first gear. I'm kind of like lollying along here. Fuel gauge seems to work really good. The voltage meter seems to be very fair. The oil looks good. Temperature gauge should not read yet because we really just started this thing. The odometer says 63,171. The RPM gauge is doing its thing. It's hovering right around 1,000 RPM. I'm just sitting here. It's pretty nice. Gonna give it a little rev so you can see that RPM gauge move. The engine's very gruffy. It's very nice. Okay, so I'm not gonna play with any of these buttons today. This air pull, defrost, blower, heater, choke. They're all very new buttons. Everything looks good. Aftermarket sound system in here. Let's see if we can make the radio make any noise. I'm not really sure if I can. I can't really see the buttons in this light. Yeah, I'm not succeeding here, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure the radio works. All right, radios can be fixed pretty darn easy if it doesn't work. Let's go. My foot's coming off the clutch. I'm gonna shut up for a second while we get it up to speed. Oh, very, very nice shift. Oh, this is really nice. Wow. I have not driven this car yet. I'm doing about 40. I'm gonna hit the brakes. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, excellent. What a car. Okay, back on the gas. Here we go. This is a shocker, folks. I just really didn't think it was going to work out this nicely. Sorry that we've found the drama. But okay. Anyway, we're good here. First gear, clutch is in. A little light on the brake. Brake pedal feels real good. I'm gonna get kind of sort of up to speed here, okay, folks? First gear. And second. And third. And fourth. This is just right turn signals on. I'm going to shift down in a second. It's wonderful. There's no rattles. There's no nothing. How can this be so solid? Oh, gotta watch my traffic here. Okay. We have a little bit of temperature now, so that gauge works good. Well, you know what, folks? I just got to say I'm shocked that this isn't a small rattle can, clunky. This is wonderful. It's so I want to keep driving. I want to keep driving. I want to keep driving this car. It's super solid. The little motor in it sounds awesome. It shifts perfectly. There's not one negative thing I have to say about this neat little experience. I'm gonna drive this sucker again this afternoon, off camera, because this was just outstanding. Yeah, there's a great big fancy sound system in here. I don't know how to turn it on. The glare, cloudy day. It's interesting. But hey, folks, give us a call, 702-818-1031. This little Triumph is absolutely delightful. Give us a call. Thanks.